2024. Let's talk about it. 2024 was certainly a hell of a year, man. I started off this year humble, and now I done made it to a point where I honestly feel like I can see my clear vision, and all I gotta do is run towards it. All I gotta do is get there. You feel me? We gonna dive deep though, man. It's your solo Dolo fellow, Anthony Dolo. And yeah, man, welcome to my YouTube channel. Appreciate you. First off, I want to give a shout out to myself because at the beginning of this year, I had only 50, maybe 51 subscribers on YouTube. And I had that number of subscribers since like college. So like for the last 6 years, it just kind of stayed there because I didn't do anything or much of anything. Now I have almost 700 subscribers, y'all. So let's clap it up for that, you know what I'm saying? I didn't get 1,000 subscribers like I wanted to this year, but you know, we there, you know what I'm saying? I still got to give myself credit for what I've done, and reaching that number is gonna be nothing. I'm so happy that this YouTube channel ended up working out for me because the first few attempts to actually make a YouTube channel, it kind of failed because the interest and the work ethic really wasn't there. I knew I needed to create something familiar and iconic. So the first iteration of YouTube, I wasn't even, showing my face, and it just wasn't working out. You know what I'm saying? Not to mention I was in college, but in a lot of ways I had way more time to actually do a YouTube channel at that time, and I just wasn't taking advantage of it. So that's the other thing I got to give myself credit for. Bro, I work a full-time job. I manage my rap career. At any given point in time, I'm micromanaging the rap careers of 7 other people. You know what I'm saying? I'm running the label, maintaining these relationships, and all in that, I've been able to do this entire YouTube channel. And bro, like I'm going full-fledged. Like there's times where I'm posting 3 or 4 times a day. I'm not here to complain. You know what I'm saying? I'm not dishing no complaints. I'm not even thinking about it. I'm just doing what I need to do because it's what I want to do. I'm not here to cry about it no more. Of course it's hard. Of course it's a lot of work. And of course there's times where I don't feel like doing it. And there's outright times when I don't feel like doing it, I actually don't do it. I just know it's not servicing me. So the times when I push through are the best of times. Sorry, my voice cracked a little bit, but be back. But yeah, back in 2023, I did a reaction video to the GTA 6 trailer, and I knew I needed to react to it, but in a way that was like the Kickstarter of this channel. You know what I'm saying? This channel in its iteration now. Then after that, I did the unboxing for my Astro Origin microphone, and that's when I did the iconic, camera position with the king in the background. You know what I'm saying? And I knew that this was gonna be the iconic picture. You know what I'm saying? I had tried to pull it off in my streaming career, but streaming, that's not really my forte on Twitch. Maybe in the future, but like I was trying to, really do it with the video games. But, I think this YouTube setup is actually just more of what I actually want, and I can get more of my personality in this way. Anyways, after I got this set up, I knew that I was ready to go. Shout out to the homie Stokes because we did a reaction video to Like That. His facial expressions showed it all. You know what I'm saying? That was the first YouTube video that I had posted that it was like people were actually paying attention to it because the tensions were high in the hip-hop game. People just genuinely wanted to know people's reaction to this sort of a thing. So I think, I got a little algorithm boost because I was talking about something current and, hip. And yeah, the way he reacted to that video, man, I really appreciate that shit so much because like it was priceless. It was priceless. It was perfect. It was exactly what my channel needed. It was the motivation that I needed. And then, yeah, I cut all of that up into shorts and then was posting them on TikTok, and they, going up, ranking up numbers and likes and views. And I'm posting them on shorts, I'm posting them on reels, and it's just working out for me. The beast was created at that time. So I forgot to count how many pieces of content that I dropped this year. Actually, I'm gonna do it. All right, I'm counting it out right now. Watch this. I dropped 30 to 31 pieces of long form content on my YouTube channel. I don't even know if you can see that. So that means my official YouTube videos without shorts, yeah, all that content, all this year. Now, shorts, bear with me because this one's gonna be a long one. Bruh, I'm not halfway through this, bro. I dropped so many pieces of content. I dropped 190 shorts this year. You add that on with the 30 long form videos that I dropped, and bro, that's over 220 pieces of content that I dropped on YouTube this year. I gave myself 220 opportunities to be seen, be known, to get new fans. And bro, that's crazy. Next year, I'm gonna try to get the whole 365. I'm trying to get more than 365. You know what I'm saying? Let's go ahead and, you know what I'm saying, put it to the test. And bro, the workload, I swear, it wasn't that bad, bro. Like it was cool, it was comfortable. I had a lot of fun doing this thing. One thing you better know about being an influencer, right? If you're a rapper, if you are an actor, if you are, you know, genuinely trying to do like this Twitch thing or whatever, one thing you better know, fuck all that shit. What you really are is a video editor. I spent more time editing videos this year than anything. Editing music, it was nothing compared to how much I edit videos, bro. I'm telling you. I edit videos more than I fix shoes, and I'm a cobbler. Yes, sir, bro. I'm telling you, like that's the difference maker. And you know, I really gave myself 220 chances to really go viral this year. And shit, I did my shit, man. Bruh, I started off this year probably with like, I must have had 500 total YouTube views on my entire channel. Right now, I'm sitting at 276,000 views. Y'all see that? The crazy part is I feel like that needs to be updated because, bro, I've been pumping it in, bro. I've been getting it in. Maybe pause on that? Yeah, maybe pause on that. Either way, bro, I've been really doing my shit, man. I'm proud of me. I'm proud of me because, bro, like all I have to do is stay consistent. I took real long breaks this year, you know what I'm saying? Yet I still was able to prevail and get past all of this shit, you know what I'm saying? Doing it more or less by myself. I started off using a Sony a7 III for my YouTube content. Bro, now I just use my iPhone. So like, I'm done with excuses, bro. Like, I gotta get the content out there however I can and make it look halfway good. Also, bro, I dropped 2 projects this year, Tribe Radio and Seasonal Depression. The reason why I really claim Tribe Radio as like a project that I worked hard on is because, bro, like I really mixed those songs. Like half of those songs I mixed, and then with the interludes, you know what I'm saying, I was doing the Tribe Radio shit, bro. I worked my ass off on that project. And then yeah, I did Seasonal Depression. So I dropped 2 projects this year. Most of the High Tribe videos I either edited or was just in charge of like getting everything together for release on the YouTube and all of that stuff. I dropped my video, the And Did video. I made a pair of shoes this year. Shout out to the original Dolos. I'm trying to sell a pair of shoes next year, so be on the lookout for that. But yeah, I made my own custom pair of shoes this year and did a video surrounded around it. So bro, I did a lot this year, bro. That shit's crazy, bro. I did good. I did numbers on that shit too. Hell yeah, boy, I'm doing great. But yeah, I'm editing a lot of videos, man. High Tribe, we got a lot of cool videos coming up. Top of the year, we got the Call Me video. It's gonna be good. And yours truly did that shit too, so you know what I'm saying? I'm telling you, bro, if you hate video editing, go home, bro. Like, go home. If you hate video editing, go home. You gonna have to really edit these videos or pay somebody to edit. But you know what I'm saying, half of the problem with, you know, being out here is money. So if you want to save money, become a video editor, bro. I'm telling you, it's a game changer. I wrote things on a sticky note, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, bro, I started off this year consuming sea moss. Actually, I started that last year. I was doing the sea moss, burdock root, black seed oil, ashwagandha combo from the TikTok shop. And yeah, you know, like doing that, hitting push-ups every single day, you know what I'm saying? I'm really on my Kendrick regimen, you know what I'm saying? That's why I resonated with him so hard over the past year, because like I'm really on that regimen. That's, bro, I'm rising up because I'm doing all the things I need to do, you know what I'm saying, be successful. I might totally cut out the swine next year, cutting out the high fructose corn syrup. I've done everything this year, you know what I'm saying? I've traveled, I've, you know, stayed connected with my family more than ever, you know, surprised my mom on her birthday. That was a huge win for me because, like, you know, my mom deserves it all. So, like, I was really happy with the fact that I was able to do that. That's what I'm saying, though, man. It's no excuses. I was able to do everything I wanted this year. You know what I'm saying? Everything, to even a small amount. You know, not everything went exactly the way I planned it, but I did everything this year. I can't be mad at myself. I'm not gonna be hard on myself. I only have to keep doing what I'm doing to make it to where I want to be. Straight up. But I could pull down my vision board right now and show y'all all of the goals that I've really completed. You know what I'm saying? Hold on, wait 1 second. Bro, the first thing I got on this list was get a car. I got a whip this year, man. Shout out to Ivy to go get her, man. She sold me her car, man. She gave me a solid ass deal. That's all I'm gonna say. And like, man, thank you so much, because that's gonna be a game changer. That's another thing that I commend myself on, because I was really doing all of these things this year and I had to do it with public transportation. And the reason why that's significant, because at any given point in time, wherever I need to go somewhere, bruh, y'all think LA traffic is bad. It may take 45 minutes to an hour to get anywhere, but add on another hour to that if you're using public transportation. It took me 2 hours to get 10 miles. I'm telling you, I had to endure that, and I don't have to necessarily endure that anymore unless I want to. So huge. So yeah, I was like, get a car, focus on myself, exercise and work out, you know what I'm saying? I started doing the push-ups. The one thing I didn't do was actually trademark my brand and name, but I'm working on that. I actually just changed my rap name, so I actually am moving toward actually building my brand. So that's what that's all about. I dropped my project this year. It wasn't the intelligent drill music, but I did drop Seasonal Depression. So take content seriously. I had that on my list. I can check that off because I really feel like I did that. I got on here to be less humble and to be more driven. I feel like I pulled that off, and I think that was important for me to actually pursue, because I want to make sure that I'm actually moving toward the things that I want, not being too cool about it. Life is gonna pass the cool niggas up. You feel what I'm saying? If you too cool for this shit, go home. Go toward what you want to do. And that's what I'm gonna do from now on. You feel me? I feel like I would hold myself back. Actually, I know I would hold myself back. Ever since I've been basically A&R'ing people, you know what I'm saying? I always felt like a little sense of imposter syndrome, because I'm like, damn, I know for a fact that this artist is better than me and this artist is better than me. You know what I'm saying? They deserve more opportunities than I do, and they need to be in these places that I'm in. So, you know, I'm not gonna pursue these things because I want my brother to genuinely win, and you know, that's still the case. But opportunities come to me because I work for it. Artists may be quote unquote better than me, but they don't be having the work ethic like I do. They don't be having the patience that I do. They don't have the speaking skills, you know, communication skills that I do. I'm not gonna count myself out of these blessings anymore just because I feel like other people, quote unquote, deserve it. You know what I'm saying? I took new headshots this year, you know what I'm saying? I did some acting roles, not as many as I wanted to, because like I said, I'm working full time, but I plan on making changes about that next year. I put on here to headline the show. I didn't headline the show per se, but I did travel for a show. I went to Minnesota and I was able to perform for the Shaqin' Out event. Shout out to Shaq. That was special because I got to perform in front of my mom, my sister, and my Uncle Dick. And I never thought I'd be able to do that ever. So that was a huge win. I got on here to get another source of income. I did get money from a few different places this year, but it wasn't like a consistent thing. So I'll say I checked that off, but I plan on making that like an official thing, like another stream of income type shit, you know? And then I literally have on here to take more pictures. I feel like I took solid amount of pictures this year, and to eat better. So, you know, like I did my shit this year. You know what I'm saying? I did my shit. I'm happy that I wrote down my goals, because if I could be intimate with y'all, I made a vision board for 2020. I made a vision board. I even made a song about this. When the pandemic hit, bro, I I feel like I sank into a real depression because all of the plans I had for that year were just cut short. It was a tough time because I was like, wow, I've never planned out everything the way I planned it out for 2020 just for it to all come down crashing and burning, bro. Like, I swear, like, this shit had me so messed up. I have to give myself grace for that sort of thing because, like, the whole world was going through it. The whole world had to stop. It wasn't just me not accomplishing my goals. Nobody was accomplishing their goals unless they, benefited somehow because they either, was able to continue work or they're able to continue making money, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like, the pandemic was fruitful for other people and devastating for others. So either way, when 2021 was coming around, 2022, I didn't write down goals that year, And the reason why I didn't write down goals because I was like, bro, like, I can't be disappointed on that scale ever again. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not gonna write down goals just for me to not achieve these goals. You know what I'm saying? To put them up on the vision board and to see them not happen, to see me not actually pursue it. I couldn't do it to myself. So I staved off writing down my goals and planning out my future for 2 years. And I don't know what made me get over it this year. You know what I'm saying? Because 2023, I thought about my goals, but I didn't really, actualize it. 2023 into 2024, I decided I was gonna write down my goals. I decided I was gonna write down everything. I got 2 notebooks full of notes, you know what I'm saying? Like, I decided that this was gonna be the year that I did take track, that I did track my progress, you know what I'm saying? So I took track, I took charge. 2020 almost made me crash off course, but like, I got back on track this year without a shadow of a doubt, you know what I'm saying? Without a shadow of a doubt, man. If you want me to keep it real, if it wasn't for High Tribe, because I found them in 2020, you know what I'm saying? We got linked up. And then if it wasn't for my video game, I probably would have found myself somewhere back in the Midwest, man, if you want me to be real with you. So thank God. I say all of that to say, bro, if you want to write down your goals, write that shit down. Write that shit down and go toward it. Look at that shit every day. You know what I'm saying? And really remind yourself of the things that's important in this world to you. And shit, man, pursue that shit, man. It's easy but not simple. You can achieve the things that you put into your mind. It's all mind over physical. You know what I'm saying? You gotta trick yourself to pursue the things that you want the most, man. Straight up. So I'm gonna write down a whole nother list of goals for 2025. I'm gonna tell y'all a few of them off the top of my head. Instantly, I want to reach 1 million views on my YouTube channel. You know what I'm saying? Overall views. It'd be cool to get 1 million views on one of my videos. So we gonna do that too. You know what I'm saying? But either way, I need to see that number, that million number. I need to see that. Also, I want to get into video game content. I want to talk more about video games on the channel. I'm, of course, not going to isolate the people who like me talking about hip hop and all of that stuff, but I do want to get some more video game content in there as well. Talk about some game stuff because at the heart of all of this, you know what I'm saying, I'm still a video gamer. I might do some more streaming as well, but I don't know. Streaming hasn't been really working out for me, but we'll see, you know what I'm saying? Either way, more video game content for shit show. I already said that I wanted to sell a pair of my custom shoes next year, so that's gonna be one of my goals. Yeah, man, I'm excited for 2025. I'm excited for 2025. I can't wait, you know what I'm saying? I'm eager, especially since we starting off the year banging, you know what I'm saying? We got a show next year, first month. We got videos dropping, you know what I'm saying? I got videos dropping. We're gonna be doing a lot of stuff, man. Gonna be doing a lot of stuff. I endured some hardship this year because I feel like I lost some of my biggest musical influences this year. My uncle Virgil passed away about a month ago, and he was the one who was doing music with my dad before he passed away. They were brothers. He was the one when my father did pass away, he was like, hey, make sure you know what I'm saying, keep music alive in the family. I remember at that time, all I wanted to do was act. So he was telling me these things and they were just going in one ear and out of the other, you know? Like, I knew at that point in time, man, I'm not doing no music, I'm doing acting. It's just funny how things kind of work out, you know what I'm saying? Because here I am, I know he would have been proud of me. And I was literally hitting up my little sis like, hey, we need to pull up on Uncle Virgil. I wanted to catch up with him, you know what I'm saying? Let him know what I was doing with my life. And we literally had plans to go see him in January 2025, but he passed away in 2024. So if you're thinking about reaching out to family, contacting family, going to visit family, bro, like do it. Do it. You know? I surprised my mom this year, so I don't beat myself up too bad, but like I definitely should have, you know what I'm saying, extended my hand to that side of the family, and I know he would be happy where I was at. I know my father would be happy. I also lost one of my big bros, my homeboy Pyro. The world knew him as Pyro because that was his rap name, but his name was Keon. And man, he died about 2 days ago now. He basically never recovered from his time having COVID. And man, when I tell you, he's probably single-handedly one of the only reasons why I'm rapping today. Because when I had moved to Minnesota from Chicago, he was rapping and making music, had videos, he had his team with him, shout out to OBF. And like, bro, like he was really just doing his shit. And I was young, I was a kid at the time, and I was just in awe at the way he was just pulling it all together, you know what I'm saying? Like, he was a fat black dude, but he never had a problem getting no hoes. Like, straight up, like, it was astonishing to see, man. His charisma was through the roof, man. That was my brother. And a lot of people think we didn't have some, you know what I'm saying, some deep talks, but like, nah, I had some real deep talks with him, you know? Good ass talks, man. Man, he would talk to us in such a way he would motivate my drive, man. Like, this shit was so cool. All of this pre-rap, you know what I'm saying? All of this pre-music. I remember when I first showed him one of my raps, when I started writing, because it was surprising to everybody. I sat down, I showed him, I showed my mom, and I think I showed my big sister. And he was like, you know, Uncle Duke, because he used to call me Uncle Duke. He's my brother-in-law, you know what I'm saying? I'm the uncle to his children. He's like, you know what, Uncle Duke? This actually pretty good. It actually surprised me. I told him that my name was gonna be DoloDuceDuke, and he was like, nah, Uncle Duke. Nah, that ain't it. That shit sound gimmicky if you want me to be honest with you, you know what I'm saying? Like, he was real, you know what I'm saying? Street nigga, you know what I'm saying? He kept me street smart. Everything I feel like I know about gangs, I learned from him, you know what I'm saying? He was definitely a hustler back in the day. You know, get money type of dude back in the day. Yeah, he was crazy as hell, man. But I was happy enough to really show him my music, show him the direction I was going in, and he was damn proud of me, you know? I want to say about 3 weeks ago, I was actually on the phone with him and just catching up about all the Kendrick Lamar shit, you know what I'm saying? He was like, damn, your boy Kendrick finna go at Wayne and all of this shit. I'm like, you know, this shit crazy, you know? Just catching up. But he was telling me, you know, speaking life, Uncle Duke, you killing it right now. You still doing your shit, man. I love to see it, bro. Like, you done really came a long way. Woo up the bam. Your hair so long now, you know what I'm saying? Just speaking that life the way he does. And then shit, we would play online on the video game every now and again, you know what I'm saying? So I appreciate the fact that we was able to end on great terms. And, you know, that was really my brother. My biggest regret in that is not actually getting on the song with him. And there was a clear opportunity. He had sent me a song and I was supposed to hop on it, but like, that was before I was engineering myself, you know what I'm saying? So I dragged my feet because I wasn't getting the studio time. I didn't get in the studio. And yeah, you know, like, it just didn't end up happening, you know? So, but yeah, those are two huge musical influences for me, and they both passed away this year. I don't even know if I've given myself time to really grieve about it, but one thing I know for sure is that I am not gonna let it hold me back. I'm gonna really use that shit as fuel. I'm gonna go into 2025 like a fucking monster. I'm gonna use that energy for all the positives that I can possibly use it for, and shit, just take it from there. But shout out to the family, value to the family, you know what I'm saying? Peace, love, you know, I send prayers up to all of my family members. Friends are included in that, you know? And yeah, man, I feel like this year I got closer to God. So I think I reflect often on where I am and where I'm going. And you know what I'm saying? It's comforting to know that I honestly know that I'm on the right path, you know? A lot of the times we think, are we on the right path? You know what I'm saying? Are we doing right by God? Are we doing what we're, you know, called here for and all of that stuff? Bro, I am on the right path as of right now. I don't know if I felt that way ever in life. So shout out to me, man. Clap it up. Alright, I'm finna get off of this video because I didn't even mean for it to be this long. 2025, here I come. And to all my people wondering, where do I go from here? You know what I'm saying? Remember this one thing. If can't nobody outwork you, then ain't nobody gonna outdo you. Put in the work. Think about this as your full-time career. I tell people, bro, pursuing like an acting career or rap career, any of those kind of careers, that shit is harder than being a doctor, lawyer, or a fucking nurse. Because there's pathways for that. You gotta read this book, you gotta take this class, you gotta pass this test. These are hard tests. It's not easy to be a nurse, it's not easy to be a doctor. But at the same time, the path is there. There's no path for being a rapper, an independent rapper at that. But you gotta take the work that fucking seriously. That's why I started taking notes. There's no excuses anymore. If you niggas don't got notebooks full of shit that you're trying to do and pull off, then I don't want to hear niggas complain anymore. So that's where I'm at with it, man. Ooh, 2025, man. The Pac year. Oh yeah, it's up. It's on too. I'm so excited. And I just can't have it. It's your solo dolo fellow, Anthony Dolo. And I'm signing off.